Hi, everyone. So this is Kim Shirella with Next Generation Spirituality. And today we're going to talk about Manifesting 101. So a lot of people have heard about the law of attraction and manifesting and creating in your life. And so we're going to get back to basics and talk about first steps in manifesting. So the first step is having that clear vision, that clear idea of what we are wanting to create in our lives. And what does that mean? So we want to get specific with what we're needing in our lives, and specific in the what we are wanting versus what we are not wanting. So many of us talk about, I don't want that long commute to work, or that awful boss, or that awful coworker, or that difficult next door neighbor, or difficult family member, whatever it is. I don't want these interactions. And we're focusing on what we don't want. And we know that what we focus on is what we draw to ourselves. So we need to focus on what we do want. I want a job with a shorter commute. I want a boss who acknowledges me for what I bring to the table. I want a coworker that actually collaborates with me and works together. Those types of things, right? So that's our first step in, let's get clear and let's get specific on what we want. And at the same point, we don't want to be too specific. Now you're tying the universe's hands behind its back, so to speak. And I can give you some examples here. One in particular that's coming to mind is a friend of mine was wanting a car. She was a single mom and needing a car to drive the kids to school and to all of their after-school activities. And so she was manifesting the car, not the money to get the car. Okay? And there's a big difference. And okay, let's get clear on the car she wanted. She needed a car that was going to be reliable to be able to bring the kids to school and to all their practices. She needed a car that was going to be safe for her kids. So those were some key things she was mentioning. And then for the heck of it, she said, I've never had a luxury car. That would be wonderful. I can't imagine how I can afford this. That would be wonderful, right? But I'm focusing on, I want the car, not the money to get the car. And she did the manifestation process that I teach in my courses. And then the next day, she had a friend of hers call and say, hey, my husband and I are getting relocated out of country for a year with his work. Would you mind taking our car and keeping it running? You please use it, maintain the oil changes and keep gas in it, those basic things. But please, we don't want our car to die while we're away for a year. And of course, we can't ship our car overseas. That's just too expensive. And it just so happened that that car was a Mercedes, right? And it's just, again, it's getting that clarity on what you want in the wanting versus not wanting, right? And also being specific, but not too specific, right? She didn't say what make and model. She didn't say what color. So getting clarity. The next example I'll give on this is myself. I decided years ago that I would like to manifest a romantic partner. So I made my specific list, and again, it's listing what I'm wanting. And I made my list, I did my process, and the next day I was in a coffee shop and I met the guy, an amazing guy. Very attractive, very nice. We had a great conversation. And then I realized I wasn't attracted to him. We didn't have chemistry. And then I laughed because I realized I forgot to put that on my list. And the universe is very literal. It was like, here's what you asked for, Kim. Here's what you're getting. Right? So it's remembering to put all the specifics on, and no worries. If you forget something, it'll be very clear to you very soon, in that you're either not getting what you're trying to create at all, or you're getting something that's close and not quite. So again, back to the being specific about what we're wanting, but not too specific. So to be clear, what I suggest for myself and for others, if you're wanting to manifest your romantic partner, you're not specific on they have to be 6 feet 1 inch tall and this color hair and this color eyes and this job, right? That's very specific, and that's really limiting what the universe can bring to you. And the truth is, what if the person was 6 feet tall versus 6 feet 1 inch tall, and they were the most amazing partner for you? Would you really turn them away? Or what if the person had a different color hair? Would you really turn them away if they were the most amazing person for you? As well as like job. If they didn't have the job you wanted them to have, again, and they were the most perfect person for you, would you really turn them away? So this is leading us into step number 2 on Manifesting 101, is when we're manifesting and we're making our list, we're wanting to be specific. Yes, that's number 1. Number 2 is, how are we feeling when whatever comes into our life? So whether it's a life partner or a job or a vacation, whatever we're manifesting, perfect health, we're wanting to talk about, instead of what it looks like, this person is this tall and this color hair, is what is this person's values? Are they kind? Do they have integrity? Are they financially stable? Those types of things. How am I feeling when I'm with them? Am I feeling safe? And I'm feeling happy? Am I feeling peaceful? Am I feeling excited? Right? How am I feeling about manifesting the car, driving that car? I'm feeling safe. Or if I'm manifesting a sports car, I'm feeling exhilarated, right? And speeding down the freeway. Not that I'm suggesting you speed or break the law, right? But again, getting into that feeling state and writing that down of not only what does it look like, but what does it feel like when that manifestation comes into form. And that is something to write down as well. So I think that is probably enough for today. And I will do a future video which will go deeper into more things to consider when manifesting and why a lot of manifestations fail. So stay tuned. And again, this is Kim Chiarello with Next Generation Spirituality. If you'd like to contact me and find out more about what I do, you can connect with me on my website, www.bethechangenow.com. It's from Gandhi's quote, "Be the change you wish to see in the world." Again, that's bethechangenow.com. Many blessings and namaste.